Hello, beautiful people. Andrea here, coming to you from my family home in Michigan, where it is hot as Hades. I have been hesitating. I've been hesitant to share my tarot readings on here because sometimes it rubs people the wrong way, and I'm still in that phase where I worry about what other people think sometimes, still. But I was doing my reading this morning, and it was very, very clear that it wasn't just for me, that I'm tuned into a collective and other people need to hear this reading. So I'm just going to share that with you now. I didn't record it when I first did it because I didn't know, but I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep the cards in the order and read them as they come out again, because I know I'm not the only one struggling with the things that this covers. So yeah, let me know if this helps you. So I like to draw a starseed card at the beginning of my readings so I can get a sort of theme for the reading. And the theme today is your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So present self is strength. Strength looks a lot like ease to the outside observer. And it can be easy, because we've come from this conscious effort, right? We go from effort into ease. And then the future is better than ease. The future can be effortless. Here's the Queen of Cups. She used to have to bring and do and make it her occupation. Then it became more easy. And then there's effortless right here. This is effortless. She doesn't even have to leave her throne. She accepts, she receives, and then it just flows from her without effort. So we go from effort to ease to effortless here. Conscious focus right now is this Eight of Cups. And what I'm seeing is this guy walking away from all of this that has been built up. These are all the things that are outside of him. And it tells me he has everything he needs inside of him. He doesn't need all these cups, all this exogenous supply. And this subconscious superpower here, this sort of hidden strength, is the Lovers. Now, a lot of times when you see Lovers in a spread, you think, oh, okay, so this is a partner. This is, a romantic partnership or an intimate partnership or a close friendship or a work relationship. But because we're already on this focus of effort to ease to effortless, all endogenous, this is you. This is a balance of the masculine and feminine, and we'll see here in a moment. It's about Gaia and channeling source as well, or spirit. So the advice here, this is a little sad. This is a little forlorn, right? This guy just lost 3/5 of his support system. 3 of his cups, his energetic support, his nurture, his nourishment has been dumped over. And this is just a reminder that you essentially are alone in this. Your therapist can't save you. Your mom is going to eventually leave the world. And again, this reading's totally for me as much as it is for somebody else. I definitely got the message this is for somebody else as well. So I don't know who needs to hear it, but your therapist can't save you. Your mom is eventually going to leave this world. Your best friend is going to eventually leave this world. Maybe before you, maybe after you, but you can't count on anybody else. Everything you need is inside of you. And here's your environment. And this isn't necessarily somebody around you being a little cute baby that sees the bright side in everything. That's you. You see the bright side in everything. You see the potential in everything. You see gratitude in every experience. And you see the good in everybody that you meet. And here's your hopes and fears. Who doesn't fear the devil, right? But what does the devil represent? Bondage. Bondage to stories, if you know what I'm saying. Bondage to these loops that we get stuck in. And maybe some of your hopes have to do with material possessions, and that can be a little tar baby in itself, something that can suck you down. And then the outcome is the star. The star is a guiding light. And this isn't saying there's going to be a star for you. It's telling you you're going to be the star. And that could be literal. You might be famous. Or you could just simply be a guiding light for some people. Maybe not all people, maybe just some people, but you're going to be a leader. You're going to be seen. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to lead. Now, at the end of my readings, I like to ask a question. I get all this information and I ask a question. Like recently I asked, well, then what am I supposed to do about work? And I got an answer that said, basically it said I'm supposed to record YouTube videos, but it wasn't that simple. It just said we're behind you, and to stay grounded, that being a star, being out there in the world can contaminate your energy. So keep clear, keep grounded, and we're behind you. So think of a question now based on what you're seeing. And the answer from the Lightworker deck is Mintaken. Longing for home, belonging, the original Lightworker. So Mintaken is a place that's believed to be the home of the first ever Lightworkers. And it's also believed that this place doesn't exist anymore. So many of the people who are here with this is the lore anyway, I don't know, whatever. Many of the people who are here or have been here always feel this sense of longing for home and never feeling at home here on Earth. And I relate to that for sure. I have felt my entire life that for some reason I don't belong. I don't prescribe to that story anymore though. I have to tell you, when I was very young, I used to sit against my door in my bedroom, the only room that I'd ever had in my entire life, so it's definitely home, the only home I'd ever known. And I would cry, I want to go home, I want to go home. Now, why would a 7, 8, 9-year-old do that? I don't know. It's always been a mystery in my life. But if you ever feel like you're not at home, you are. You're here for a reason, right? So let's talk about what we're doing to feel at home here. This guy's walking, he's touching grass, guys. Okay, he's touching grass, he's wandering away. He's recognizing that he has everything he needs inside of himself. He's grounding to Gaia. He's grounding to Earth. And we're also opening to receive from Spirit. And that goes back to your superpower. You're grounding to the Earth, to Gaia, and you're opening yourself up to God or to Spirit or to Source, whatever label you want to put on it. This is the perfect balance between feminine and masculine. You're grounded to the Earth. You're receiving from Gaia. You're receiving from Spirit. You're in flow. And look at this. We went from effort to ease to absolute effortlessness. And that is flow. Okay? And then finally, I like to give you a little spirit animal. And today's is the crow spirit. Co-create with Spirit. Crow asks, why don't you believe in magic? So we're echoing here again about creating your life. Your life is a canvas. You are creating. Crow is like, you're also not alone because you're co-creating with Spirit, right? So to sum it all up, we're going from effort all the way to effortless. Absolute ease. You're in this middle part right here where things are easier. They're easier than they used to be, but it can be even easier yet. Gaia's blowing right now, blowing the wind at me. Good, because it's like 95 out here and I needed it. All right, so we're going from effort to complete effortlessness. To do that, we're focusing here and walking away from things that aren't from us, right? Because they're corruptible. Your therapist can't save you. Your mama can't save you. Gratitude. And we're focusing on the potential in everything and everyone, but we're not getting stuck in stories and labels. We're meant to lead, and our leading will be effortless. This is the life that's been outlined. Now you can color it in, and you're coloring it in with Source, with Spirit. And in order to accomplish all of that, we're grounding ourselves to Gaia, and we can open up to receive from Spirit when we do so. I love you guys. I hope this helped you, and let me know how you feel about this type of reading. If you like this order, if this touched you, please do let me know. I just want to know that it's helpful to someone. All right, bye.